This is the new improved cabin. Look around. There's that corner. Looking up, there's the skylights. Arnie's ladder's still here, so. This is September the 16th, 1995. See, we even got a clock in here now. Okay, here's the view from the standing on the opposite corner of the fireplace. There's a bed. There's a bed, plus the couch makes enough for 6. There's a table. Put that down a little bit. Here's the new curtains. Painted the roof. Be back in a minute. Here's the new kitchen. See, we got the refrigerator on the other end. See the new cabinets here. Double drain board sink from Uncle Junior. Painted the roof, or the ceiling. New curtains there. There's the...
We have pictures of this room.
And notice how far the door is opening up. Fix that. Outside. Check out the skylights. The old outhouse still there. You can check out the creek. It's extremely dry.
I'd like to welcome you to Trinity's Laughing Hour. All right, let's hear it. Our show is being brought to you by the monks of the Shot-in-the-Dark Monastery, who make the everlasting candles.
Beep, 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 beep.
Wasn't just in here. Due to, monastery is just put itself out of business due to lack of repeat sales. I don't think that is too funny. But you're making me do this. Okay. And tonight's potatoes and cherries from the cherry pie were brought to you by Garden of the Jolly Ho 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 Charlie Whiting.
Hi, Judy. How are
Hi,
you?
Chris, how are you?
Well, here we are with a laugh-in show for these guys.
Yep.
You're going to be really entertained tonight.
Yes, we are, especially since we've already blown our first line.
Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait a minute. Do you see any ladies out there?
Yeah, they are in the back. Well,
Those are ladies?
Well, they're going to wonder about us till the evening's over.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, before we go on, I think we need to talk about current events.
Current events.
Current events, yes.
What the
Do
heck?
you know that President Nixon died? President Nixon died.
President, do tell President
Yeah.
Nixon.
Is that a current event?
Well, it was current a few years ago.
Oh,
yes.
okay. Well, anyway, what do you suppose happened when President Nixon went to heaven?
President Nixon went to heaven.
Well, I would think he stood before the pearly gates. What do you
President
think?
Nixon at the pearly gates?
Well, no, I guess now that I think about it, it was probably the water gates. Very interesting.
Stupid.
Patrick Rooney came from England riding on a pony. He became the pastor of the church, and that is no baloney. The end.
For our next thrilling entertainment, we have someone that you have all known and loved, someone from your past.
Who's that?
Who's that? Why, Miss Frazelstein, of course.
Miss Frazelstein. She was our second grade teacher.
She was everybody's second grade
You
teacher.
know what I always wondered? Was
Is that my cue, girls? Is that my cue?
Not quite yet. But are you in good time? Are you ready? You in good time? Okay, we'll let you know. We'll let you know. Thank you. Well, Miss Frazzle, what I always wondered about her is her first name Frazzle, like Hazel, or is her whole name Frazzle?
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris.
What do you think?
Introduce
Okay,
Miss
all right, Miss
Frazelstein.
Frazzle.
Thank you very much.
Gypsy Rosella.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Mrs. Madsen.
Now, I want to make it clear that I am going to be your teacher for a few days at least. And I have a few rules to set. First of all, I demand your respect. And I will have order. Now, I hope you all did your homework because I prepared a quiz for you.
Yeah, you know.
All right, now, quiet. I have these questions, and I hope you will know some of them, of the answers. What is the most unfortunate vegetable to have on board ship?
By square.
A leek.
A leak.
What passes in front of the sun, yet casts no shadow?
The fish. Air.
Oh, no.
Stars.
The wind. What is the most difficult frame to catch? The 1250. It's 10 to 1 if you catch it. Well, I can see you didn't study very much. Okay. How do you make slow horses fast? No one knows the answer to that? Don't feed them.
That sounds like a loophole.
Why should you always pick up counterfeit money? Because you would get arrested if you passed it. Okay. Here's another one. Which is bigger? Mr. Bigger or Mr. Bigger's baby?
Baby. He's a little bigger.
Mr.
He's a little
Bigger.
bigger.
Little baby. Whoever said little maybe.
I did.
You go to the back. All right, go to the head of the class.
Very sad.
Very good. You see, even teachers get
They get frustrated.
flustered too.
This before they had union.
Why did they bury Washington standing?
Because he was dead.
Okay, because he never lied. What did the Egyptians do when it got dark?
Went to bed. Make a fire.
They turned on the Israelites.
From a cigarette.
How long
Bye-bye.
did Cain hate his brother?
Just give it your wisdom.
Oh, there's dessert.
10 years.
10 years. No, I'm sorry. As long as he was able. Thank you. Well, there's a way to help us finish his lesson.
Pet. Yeah. Teacher pet.
Who was the first businesswoman?
Michael Jackson? That's the one that had the basketball boy player.
Well, I'll have to tell you this answer. Pharaoh's daughter. She saved a little profit from a rush on the bank. Okay, now I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't study your lessons tonight, there will be no recess tomorrow. And by the way,
Torture I hate.
I'd like to see the following boys. Please report to me at recess. I have a little project for you to do. Eli, Ezra, Job, Ezekiel, Jude, and I think we could use one more. Moses. Okay. Class dismissed.
When the clock strikes 13, what time is it? 9 o'clock.
Oh my Lord, what happened there now?
What is a zebra asterisk? 5 years old. 6 years old. That's a old man.
Hey, come on, guys. Sit back here, please. Come on. Josh, what are you doing? Leave back.
Needs bed.
How many of you gentlemen enjoyed when you had to pick MCI, AT&T, Sprint? You didn't know which one to get, did you? It was quite a hassle to try to figure out what to do. Don't you wish that it was the olden days when we had telephone operators back? And speaking of telephone operators, here's our favorite telephone operator, Ernestine.
Real name is Sharon.
1 ringy-dingy-ding, 2 ringy-ding-ding. Gracious, good evening. Is this the party to whom it's speaking? Oh, hi, Pete.
Sharon.
How are those Horligates? Yeah, this is Ernestine. I need to talk to the big guy. Some of the girls here at Trinity have a couple questions. Okay, I'll hold. Wow, heavenly music. You ain't nothing but hound dog, just playing all the time. Hello, God. Oh, I'm fine. But you already know that. The ladies and I were wondering about PMS. Now, really, what were you thinking? And another thing, could if you created man with a hormone that makes him automatically put the seat down, you know, something, then. And another thing, speaking of hormones, we women would like one that reverses the effect of gravity on us. And, oh, I just saw a TV special on sharks. And if you had given us an automatic tooth replacement system, it would have saved us an awful lot of money at the dentist. What? I'm your #1 complainer? I just have a few more suggestions. God? Oh, God? God? Good gracious. We must have been disconnected.
You're a real image.
Joyce, do you need the lights on? No. Okay, gentlemen, here is a real treat this evening. I'm sorry, it's not quite time yet.
I bet you they want me now.
We'll let you know, okay? We'll let you, soon, okay? We'll let you know. Well, anyway, here is a real, you gotta move that one.
I can't see.
Yeah, but you gotta let me know. Okay, a real treat, fellas. The Schmaltz sisters.
The most?
When he's out of patience.
If you throw a black stone in the Red Sea, what does it become?
Black.
Sit down, boys.
Who is the straightest man in the Bible?
Joseph.
What man in the Bible was the busiest doctor?
Job, he had more patience than anyone. Here comes Vicar! Here comes Vicar! Order in the barracks, here comes Vicar!
A poem by Heather Z. In Carlisle lives Donald March, a vicar with such style that congregations who hear his voice just smile and smile and smile. When Donald sings, the angels stop and hover overhead. Sometimes I think that beautiful voice is going to wake the dead.
I think we're going to talk about the current events again. Do you know anything about the up-and-coming presidential election?
What's an election?
Oh. I wish Judy was here for this. Okay, you know, an election is when everybody goes to the polls and you vote and you decide who's going to be our next president. Do you know anything about that?
Okay.
Okay, well, anyway, we have some really interesting people running for president this year, and I kind of heard that maybe Colin Powell might be running for president.
That's strange.
Yeah, well, he's kind of my favorite. Oh, please, come take over. This would be nice.
By all means, very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Okay, well, anyway, we were just talking about the presidential election, and I kind of had to explain it all to her, you know, and it's
What
a
did she say to you?
She said that election was where a bunch of people got together and swam in a pool or something?
Oh, no, I think you're thinking of the parties that you go to. And I think they need you backstage.
Yes, by all means.
I think they kind of need you.
Bye,
Yeah,
Goldie.
I'm quite sure.
Goodbye,
Yeah,
Goldie.
Bye, Goldie. See you later.
Now, where were
Okay, so we're discussing current events again.
Is that right?
Yes, and we were talking about the up-and-coming presidential election. And I was saying that I thought one of the most interesting people that might be running would be Colin Powell.
I was hoping you would mention him.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yes, don't you think it would be great to have a president named after a body part? Okay, let's see. Bring on the
But not politically correct.
Okay, who do we have up here?
Here come the vicar. Here come the vicar. Order in the parish cause here come the vicar.
A poem by Heather Z. Vicar Zygers eats his peas with honey. He has done it all his life. He says they taste kind of funny, but it keeps them on his knife.
We have a lot of kids here tonight, don't we?
We certainly do.
Yeah. And,
Want to tell them about the next kid that we're
Yep.
about to see?
well, the next one, a lot of young boys up front here. And
Well, they ought to learn a lot from this one.
yeah, this isn't a little boy, though. This is a little girl.
Yes, our very own Edith Ann.
Hi, my name is Edith Ann, and I'm 5.5 years old. How y'all doing tonight? Do you like how I'm dressed? Don't I look pretty? I had to dress myself because Mama's taken one of her naps. She just got back from the institution. I know where babies come from. All the ladies in the hospital have babies in their bellies. And they take them out and put them in the window, and the lady that gets better first gets to pick the baby she likes best and take it home. My mama was sick a long time. Something interesting happened in our neighborhood. My friend Junior Phillips, he is my boyfriend. I love him. But his mom had twins, twin brothers, but he doesn't know which one is the original. and which was the Xerox, so it's got to be mean to both of them. You know, when you love somebody, you can kiss them on the lips, and you don't have to wipe it off. Junior Phillips and I like to play doctor. First he examines me, and then I examine him, and then we cure each other. My mom says I was a nasty child. When she was breastfeeding me, I used to bite her. I didn't ask to be born. If I would have, Mama would have said no. Do you know what? Do you see those clouds up there in the sky? They look like kind of black caterpillars. Do you think that is air pollution or just some angels frying hamburgers? Mama likes to have Tupperware parties, and my daddy don't like it. Every time she says, Guy, I want you to stay up in the room tonight and go to bed early because the girls are coming over for a Tupperware party. He says, not another one of those darn Tupperware parties. And then when all the ladies were in the living room, he came down in his underwear and sat in the middle of the floor and drank a beer. All the ladies pretended like they didn't see him. But you know what? The pastor's wife, Miss Lynch, she said, I just love these itty-bitty tuna fish sandwiches. And I said, yeah, the kitty liked them too. He ate 3 of them when he was walking on the table. Do you know what? You know what? Sometimes I hate it when Mama and Papa fight. They're always yelling at each other. But I think I hate it most of all when they stop yelling. And they don't talk to each other for days. And just when I think it couldn't get any worse, they start yelling again, and I know everything is going to be all right. Do you think that God made the world in 6 days? That's what they say, that God made the whole world in 6 days. And then he rested on Sunday, while the rest of us have to get up and go to church. That's the truth.
We have another delightful musical guest for you, and this will... Judy, help me out.
We need some help with this one. Now, Louise, we will tell you when it is your turn.
Well, you said it was a delightful musical. Yes.
Well, yes, you are delightful and you are musical.
And are
but
you
you're
in
not
tune?
our guest.
Are you in tune, Louise? Keep in tune. Well, we do have a delightful musical guest, and one that will definitely go down in history. Here he is, Tiny Tim!
Oh, tiptoe through the tulip in the garden, that's where I'll be. Oh, tiptoe through the tulip with me. Oh, tiptoe through the tulip in the garden, that's where I'll be. Oh, tiptoe through the tulip with me.
Way to go.
Clean up, man, or should I say woman?
about to start our first annual tradition. We have a very special award to present tonight, don't we, Chris?
Yes, we do. As soon as we get it put back together.
Oh dear. Who would like to sing a song with me while I stall here? Okay.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Fickle Finger of Fate Award.
That's right. Can you tell them why we're going to present it tonight?
Well, we thought long and hard about who to give this award to, and we came up with someone very, very special and very deserving.
And tell them why we're giving this award.
We're giving this award to the member of the congregation that has gone on the most trips to Las Vegas, Nevada. Come
Well, thank you.
Louise, would you like to come congratulate him?
Yes.
Oh, brother, this is
Oh, quick, Louise.
Here comes the pastor. Order in the parish as here comes the pastor. That's the pastor?
A poem by Hannah C. Under the spreading chestnut tree stands Pastor Lynch, a mighty man is he, with sinewy muscles and great big hands. Or is that the village blacksmith?
Okay, we have more jokes. Hold on just a moment.
All I'm looking at is blackboard. Where's Goldie? Where's Goldie?
Goldie!
Goldie, they won't let me sing. I have to do something else. Goldie! Goldie, where are you?
No.
He's coming.
Goldie! They waited till the last to put us on the show. I'm coming.
They just never give me time to tell
I know, and here, they told us to say this thing. Women's votes are many.
Whoa. We told you not to say this thing.
Well, we're out here now.
So, go.
Gee,
That's
thanks.
all right. It's your problem if you say it.
Well, who
Then
gave
you
us
are
these
responsible
cards?
for what happens.
I did.
Oh, sure. Blame it on us.
Women's faults are many.
Men have only two.
Everything they say.
And everything they do.
We told them not to.
Yeah, we tried to keep them off as long as possible,
Yeah,
guys, but
we held
they
on
got
to
out
it.
here on us, so what can we say?
Well, it looks like that time's arrived. Looks like we're finally done.
Yeah, well, I guess it's time that we say goodnight.
But first, we really have to say some big thank yous.
Oh, yes, we want to thank the director, Donna March.
Where's Donna?
Donna. And all our cast members, the whole cast. Come on, cast. Okay, and we want to really thank the kitchen committee. They did a great
Oh, you
job.
bet.
this evening's Mid-10 Conference Division I soccer matchup between the Eagles of Cumberland Valley High School and here are the starters for CV. In the goal is senior Mike Byron. At fullback, senior number 2, Steve Stanton. And junior number 4, J.J. Cameron. At a forward, a junior number 5, Tate Kunkel. Another fullback, senior number 6, John Malcolm. At midfield, a senior number 10, Chris Harris. Another fullback, senior number 12, Brent Whitting. Also at midfield, junior number 13, Tom Ritz. Junior number 16, Matt Mills. Sophomore number 10, number 20, Derek Pottinger. And at forward is sophomore number 23, Mike Honeystead.
Nice. Okay, go, John!
Steve! Come on, Steve. Get it, Brad!
On the goal, 2 minutes.
All right, go, JJ! Nice, Tommy!
Stay up the line.
All right, good.
All right! Oh, I saved it for you.
That's why. I'd have to stick one foot in last.
Grab my knee, have him leave that to me 2 minutes. I'm very delicate. Come on, Kate. Come on, Eagle!
Nice kick. Hey, John.
Go,
Get it,
John!
All right, John.
Nice, Steve.
Nice, Steve.
Win that. Go, Mike. Go, Mike.
All right, come on, get there.
The Christmas is
Brent, cut it off.
All right, Brent. All right, get it, Matt. Go, Matt.
All right.
Yeah, you learn how to push off on that. Yeah.
Come on, John, Tommy!
Oh, nice idea, Don.
Get back. Mills, go home. Stay home, Mills.
Oh, it's okay.
Get on him, John. Get him. All right. Oh, boy. All right, Mike.
Send it up.
Nice try, Kate. Get that! Get that! Handball is right.
I keep forgetting you're saying bison, and I'm thinking bison.
Because I say kill.
That's it,
All right.
JJ.
Nice one, JJ. Get this guy!
Okay. All right.
All right, good night. Get him, Mike! All right, Derek. Up.
Oh, down. Do them both. Keep it in Jim.
That's worse when he's offsides all the time. That's it, Mike.
All right, Mike.
Take it out.
Oh, shut him down. Good, Jane. Get him, Brent. Get him. Chris, that's a lot better.
On cover.
No. They would have been key.
Yeah, down.
Get it.
Okay.
Good, Matt. That's it.
All right. One's down on JJ.
Oh, Brent. Let him sit on the bed.
Gotta want it right.
Middle play in the period.
Oh, can't lead him. Oh, Brent.
Demonstrate that.
Did he change his call?
Oh, no. Corner.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Gift. It's a gift. No, don't let him have that, John. Way to go, John! All right. Oh, nice go! All right, Steve. Get rid of it.
There it is.
Keep it in there! Come on! Matt.
Get him out!
All right! Yes! Victory! On JJ. That's yours, Brent. Now, Brent. Oh, John! Oh my gosh! Get it out of there. Get it out. Uh-oh.
Except when he scored.
That's right. And assist. Oh, no. Stay up, Matt. Get up! Let him shoot! John.
Nicely done, John.
Get rid of it.
Ooh, nice.
Take it all away now.
Nice cut. Good. Come on, Eagles. Let's go, Eagles. Rose. Everybody's face. More of our loyal fans. Not long to go anymore. It's getting cold. It's good thing. Right. Been very lucky this fall. We were very. Let's cover up before we get home.
Where are you going, Dara?
Who's that go to?
attack!
Get ready! It's action! You'll see! Comments! Get ready for an victory!
Beat him, Chris. All right.
Get ready! It's action! You'll see! Comments! Get ready! Get ready! It's action! Comments! Get ready for an victory!
Go, go!
You want to push this over your head?
No, I'm fine.
Oh! Okay, done.
Okay, man.
You got a lot of hot air behind your head, so.
Okay, that might be good today. Got it? All right, Mikey!
Get it? All right. All right. Okay.
Good job. Nice one.
Oh, nice. Nice.
All right, Steve.
Hey, get those. Win those.
ahead.
Welcome to the Casa del Mar.
68 City Shore.
Do you like our answering machine, by the way?
Oh, by the way, we had a red light out here for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Here's the street. And there's Becky's car, just to prove.
For some odd reason, I took some offense to that.
We don't have to worry about it. Hello, I'm Steven. This is Terry. This is Becky. And
And Mom.
Chickadees somewhere. Mom, Dad. Turn around. Yourself.
Palm trees.
Yes. Yes.
We're going to show
Volusia
down
County,
and
where
ready
the
for
palm
Christmas.
trees are planted.
Okay, take us in the house. All right.
Float.
Okay. Here's the living room.
Our handcuffs in case visitors get a little rowdy. Police issue.
Oh, and where did you get those?
They were a gift, a donation to the household. Betty Boop.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, we got this over here. Oh, the little room out here, right?
Yeah, we got our little entryway.
Locked.
Oh,
Is this door locked?
No, it's not. Cat litter from Zoe.
Okay.
Okay. And we have.
How about the kitchen?
Oh, should we go to the kitchenette?
Yeah, that.
Okay. Here's the kitchen. Our lovely refrigerator full of food. And there are lots of silverware.
Oh, okay, yeah, we have to check out the silverware.
There's even more back there.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Here we have the broken meat.
Yes, okay. Take a look at the broken meat. Oh, do we?
Steven's room.
Okay.
Closet.
Ugh.
Full of toilet paper. And laundry detergent. This is Becky's room.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we walk in here and get a shot the other way. All right.
Bathroom.
Okay, is the bathroom with the curtains
Shower curtain
closed?
closed. To avoid mildew.
Yes. Let's see. We have to show you the sign. Okay. That's cute. I'm glad to see someone else is keeping
Broken
it.
toilet seat. What?
Oh yeah.
Broken toilet seat, so you have to be careful when you sit on it so it doesn't
That's-
bite you.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I've gotten a couple big bites on
I'm
that.
sure you have. It's like the church. Okay, we'll go back on.
Let's see if Charity's decent.
Oh, okay.
You decent? The video camera's coming out. Well, cover up with the blanket quick, because you gotta do Thor. Alright, come on out.
Well, we don't have to do this.
We do.
Oh, okay.
This is our floor. You
Ah.
Zoe. Here's the back.
Oh, careful. Okay.
Oh, a beautiful patio table.
Ah,
And
yes.
chairs. Climbing tree. Grease can, I see.
Just thought I'd take you on a little walk here. Here. There is the drift on top of the shed, almost clear out to the top of the chimney. This is looking down the driveway. Snow blower is wonderful. There's Sophie dog. Ooh, Sophie had to go to the bathroom. This is looking out back. Take it easy here. This is the driveway. And there's the snow into the house. I can only get one door open this morning. Okay, hang on a second. We're gonna walk down the driveway here a little bit. Let's take a look over through here. Back up around the garage. On the side of the house. Okay. They got a front end loader and a plow relatively early, so we're actually open into Hoagstown Road. They stopped, they just went down as far so the milk truck could get in. Here's across the field. There's the dig out the mailbox. Here's into the front porch. Let's shovel that out. And let's look along the fence. Now look at the drift up here in front of on the front porch through. Can't see out Becky's windows, can barely see out Brent's. Yeah, picture of Pewter. Hello. You like the lizard, Pewter? You'd have him cookies. And here's the snow. See the snow there on the drift up to the edge of the door? We haven't got this door open yet. Here's what it looks like on the side here.
In the lower ends of our system in the higher elevations.
Now, some people have water and some people don't at this time?
Yes, that's right, because our 6B plant, which is near the river, did go under yesterday about noon, and we had to shut it down. And that supplies the majority of our water to our system. But we do have a plant on the Swatara Creek in Hummelstown, and that's been producing all night long and still up and running today. But it doesn't produce as much water as the other plants, so we do have interconnections going with the City of Harrisburg, and want to thank Mayor Reed and the city for his help there. And with those connections and the plant capacity we have in Hummelstown, we're right now able to produce about 30 to 35% of the water we normally would. So from those percentages, you can see we still have a lot of customers who have either
down river level. We've decided to move to a little higher vantage point, give you a little different perspective on what's going on down here. All along the river, there are these small communities, long level here at Columbia, where people have built up a lot of summer homes for the most part along the river, and these areas have gotten flooded before, but nothing like this probably since Agnes. And you can take a look down there. You can see some little plates of ice that are moving through this sort of backwater here. Looks like for places that have a basement, basements are flooded. For places that don't and are on a first floor at ground level, probably the first floor is probably about 4 or 5 feet deep. Now, I have some facts and figures I want to pass along that I just picked up. They say that here in Columbia, the river is supposed to crest at about 2 to 3 feet higher than it is at this point. It actually is 20,000 cubic feet per second, 20,000 cubic feet per second. And overnight they measured 560,000 cubic feet per second. I said, how much is that? He said, well, it sounds like it's enough to fill an ocean in 2 days. And that's a remarkable change of events. They have all floodgates open there at Safe Harbor. They were down here checking a pump. The city of Lancaster has a water pump where they pump water out of the Susquehanna here. And last night on News 8 at 11, I think we reported that they were having some problems with that pump. Because of the water levels being so high, the pump was getting silted up. And so
We're standing by live. Daryl, what's the latest where you were?
Well, Sarah and Matt, the conditions here in Harrisburg are still bad, even though the water crested about 25 feet at 4:41 this morning. That's leveling off right now, but we're still having tons of problems. The problem that we're watching the most right now regards the Walnut Street walking bridge. There's still debris and still some chunks of ice heading down towards that bridge. We are hearing that a span close to Harrisburg's west shore is being battered by that, and it could go any minute. And that's the situation we're sort of monitoring right now. It's out of view if you're looking in the shot behind me here. It's still out of our view because it's blocked by City Island. And speaking of City Island, the City Island Sports Complex, we have heard much of it is underwater. That Riverside Stadium took a pretty bad beating, as well as many of the other facilities there. So there's still a lot of things we're watching right now. Another thing we're watching, the West Shore immediately across the river here from us in Wormleysburg. We heard much of Front Street in Wormleysburg still shut down. The bottleneck over in Wormleysburg and Lemoyne still shut down. Conditions are still bad in much of the Harrisburg area. We had just talked to a police officer who told us, for example, the 2nd Street off-ramp getting you off of I-83 still shut down. Much of that off-ramp is still underwater. So we're dealing with some just heinous conditions out here, and still a lot to monitor here. We're still really not out of the woods yet by any means, Sarah and Matt.
You just took the words out of my mouth. They're updated on that situation as it becomes available. Just real quick.